This photo in particular
The
features two
photo.
young men
Okay.
posing in front of their webcam. The two boys are smiling
Webcam.
and having a good
Is there something
time, but
behind me?
something in the
Yes!
background throws the
That's
entire mood off. Near the bottom of the shot,
okay. I'd like to point out the fact that they're both posing right, like, on the side. They totally could have taken up the full image.
to the right, a small girl or entity can be seen flashing a menacing smile at the camera. Not only is the presence eerie in stature and presence, but its face seems wrong in a number of
blurry.
ways. She seems to have
It's blurry. Anything seems scary when it's blurry. Well, not necessarily, but it's so blurry. It's like, oh, it looks deformed. Well, probably its face is fine.
dark eyes, aged skin, and bright yellow pupils.
Where are you seeing aged skin? I'm seeing blurry and potato quality. Dark eyes, those... I don't know how they're making out any features.
She is leaning
Yellow pupils? I just see a color!
against a wall beneath a dim ray of light, and although she is somewhat smiling, her expression seems threatening.
I don't see a threat. Okay, I like to say this now. I think it's a doll. I think they set a doll there, and like, oh my goodness, I didn't see it. Look at how they're set up. Like, come on, you guys can take up a full webcam together. Like, they're set up to show her. They are totally set up to show her. Because they're like, yeah, like, and nobody takes pictures with their webcams, like, on the everyday. I know I have a webcam, but I like YouTube. But, like, they're just, like, taking a picture with their webcam, and I'm gonna guess that this is before you, like, take a picture and send it to your buddies with Snapchat, like, hey, what's up, bro? They're just kind of like, they're in this picture, and the other guy's just like, and I just think it's a doll. They put a doll there, and they could have taken up the whole thing, but no, you have to show off the doll. It has to look like they don't acknowledge it in the picture, because why would you do that? I'm looking at myself in the reflection of my laptop like I'm talking to you guys. Now I'm talking to you guys now. So I'm just gonna say it's a doll. It's not even a video. I can't even be like, oh, well, if it like moved into the picture and moved back out, I'd be like, okay, that's probably something, but it also depends on its movements, because CGI is like an out kind of thing too. This is looking like a doll. That looks like a bird. Right there, that looks like a bird. Straight up, like wings, head, back feathers, body.
A tree, so he pulled off the road to take these pictures.
This urban legend is said to be a human-moth hybrid.
Okay, that looks extremely fake. Why does this look like a movie? Almost like a movie set. Because there's just so many people down here. There's no way this is real, but that could be the point. I'd like to point out that kind of looks like up here. Ignore the X. Kind of looks like up there.
50 years,
Pointing it out.
some more convincing than others.
I don't
For
even know if I'm
several
still in the
years,
camera
there
or
was
not.
little activity regarding the mysterious flying humanoid until
called
these
Mothman, but it
photos
has
were
bird
submitted a
wings.
few years ago. A driver claimed
Bird
that while
wing.
traveling down State Route 2, he saw
I guess
a large
maybe
figure flying from
you could argue that these look like the legs. That looks like a beak.
tree to tree over
Mothman or not, it's a Birdman. Like, it's bird. It's gotta be Birdman if
the
it's a man.
roadways. When the anonymous
Birdman.
driver noticed there was something odd about the creature,
Okay, yeah, that's weird. It has like a humanoid body and more of a human-like head. Things. For some reason, something about the legs in this almost make me think of a frog. Is that a thing? Are there like frying? Yes, there are frying frogs. Are there flying frogs like there are flying squirrels? Do you like my ugly Christmas sweater? Meowie Christmas. But when I look at this, I'm thinking like, what's that, frog legs?
pointed wings and legs. The creature's legs resemble those of a human,
That just
but
looks
are
like a blur.
abnormally long and bent in a puzzling way.
It almost looks like a
The
bird, but it
driver
almost
said
has
that
like
he had just moved to the area for work.
It's like the legend of Mothman. And I don't know like every single like legend out there. I'm most accustomed to Bigfoot. and like ghosts and aliens. I'm most accustomed. Oh, and Loch Ness. I know something about that. So I'm most accustomed to that. But I don't know every legend out there. Like the Chupacabra I've heard of. I've heard that like I've also watched, I think it's like not Mythbusters. I forget. I think it's like Myth. It might be like Myth Hunter, something like that. We used to have DVDs of it if we don't still today. I remember being so scared watching it at one point. I remember having meatballs and being terrified while watching it. Weird thing to remember. But it was like all these different... This is probably so annoying, but this is currently on a TV tray. And I'm resting my feet on it. So I don't know the full extent of the legend. And I could say it's like somebody doing like a prank, but I'm not sure if you can really put wings on a human and let them soar. I feel like if that actually happened like that, we all know about it. So, I'll say that one's real. The human. I don't have the like premium, so.
Get the gift of lights this season with Skechers Energy Lights 2.0 with multicolored lights, one-touch action, and hours of rechargeable fun. Light up your holidays and deck the halls with Energy Lights 2.0 by Skechers.
Number 3.
This picture. I see it. I see it. I'm already gonna say it's fake. If this is a picture, it's definitely fake.
Peering spirit. In this photo,
Peering spirit, that looks a heck of a lot like a mask.
And a dark ghost.
It's a picture. It's fake. It's fake. I'm sorry. I don't want to be that light person who's like, fakety, fake, fake. But that's what this is for. I'm analyzing it for you guys. It's fake. It's a mask. Or somebody in a costume like, I'm gonna play a prank on my friend. Hey, guy. Or he's like,
ghostly face
together.
can be seen peeping through a
Ghostly,
small window
that looks more
behind
goblinish
him.
to me.
The spirit seems gray in color and has an angry expression.
So just mirror does look like almost like in real life this would be like yellow hair.
It's
like,
unlikely that this
This
is a
looks like
reflection.
it's a maroon outfit. It's not a reflection, it's a window. I'm saying this is fake. I don't... One thing with pictures is it's easier to call those fake because there's no, like, it doesn't just, like, fade into existence. Like, if it just faded into existence, I'd be like, okay, this might be real. But it's there. And if it was a video and just kind of, like, stepped there, I feel like your buddy's playing a prank on you. Or you're having them set this up.
Number 2, late night footage.
Oh, boy. This is gonna be interesting. Almost through it. What? Oh, I think I see it. It's like a little bit of a shadow, maybe. No, I didn't see it. Let's go back. I know they explained it more. I don't. Is this like little?
Sorry, Buggy. You didn't hear me or see me. Yeah,
I was hearing a sound and I was going to turn around. Back to this. So are they saying that that's like the thing? Maybe I see like a shadow move. Oh.
A security guard in a Costa
I can
Rica
hear the music from the ladies'
establishment
room.
was alone one night when he heard strange noises coming from Costa Rica establishment. Was alone one night when he
What's that?
a
Somebody
security
taking
guard in
pictures?
a Costa Rica establishment
Look close.
was alone one night when
It flashes bright. Oh, wait, no, I think that's actually the camera adjusting. Never mind.
he heard strange noises coming from
but it's
outside his
flashing.
office. Being the only person in the building, he decided to
sketched.
investigate and also record.
One thing is like, they're like, I'm hearing weird noises. You're like, one of the things with, like, security guards is, like, you're hearing weird noises and you're scared. Now you have a video camera. Somebody could be breaking in. I'm just pointing that
The
out.
journey. First, he walked towards the ladies' room. From the hallway, he saw the door slowly
Door
creak open, and light shined across the floor. He walked in front of the door and found no one present.
Oh, that's the
He
ladies'
then went
room.
to what appears to be a waiting area filled with chairs.
Okay.
While there, he noticed one chair in front of a desk move a few inches on its own as he began
Okay, so
to
that does turn towards him. Not gonna say it's not a string.
approach the chair. It fully turned to face him, and he ran back towards his office. At the end of the hallway, In the doorway to his office, there appeared to be a figure.
I don't see
The
it.
quality is not the best, so it's hard to confirm
I really don't
if an
see
apparition was
what looks
in
like
the
a
doorway,
person.
but there
In the
was some type of movement
see
in the
it.
dark.
I see what looks like two lights, which is probably coming from like outside or some like do you get what I mean when I say like two lights and something, and the rest is just a dark room.
Eventually, the door
I don't see movement.
closed and the video ended.
Slammed.
The guard was distraught
Have you ever had a teenage daughter? That is not slammed. Or like a teenage sister. Or someone.
throughout the encounter. And we can imagine he had a hard time clocking in the next night. Before we
Oh no, he's saying his name and stuff. The thing about that one. He doesn't have a reason to fake it. I don't think he does, but I don't. The whole door thing opening on its by itself the first time, you don't see it. So we don't actually know. Second thing could be string, and you might be saying, well, how does the whole chair not move? You can tie the other end to something. Like, you can attach the other end, so when it turns, it still moves a little bit, but it comes towards you anyway. Without just, like, sliding. So you have, like, the four legs, and the string's attached to this one, and somebody's going to pull it for you, or you're going to pull it yourself. So this end right here, because if they just pulled it, it might just move like that. But if this end's attached to something, it forces it to move like that. So it looks like it faces towards him.
we get to know
And then the last one, the door was open enough for somebody to be like. So I'm going to say that one's fake, even though I don't see a reason for it to be fake. I'm going to say it's fake. So there's nothing that's like, I don't know how to explain that. Like, there's no way. I can't tell. What the flip is that?
this popular video was filmed
Popular? This is my first
in
time.
2001 at the infamous Barton
I don't.
Mansion.
Infamous, I've never heard of it. Like, not trying to be like, I've
Barton
never.
Mansion was the 1850
Okay, so take in mind.
at the infamous
What it
Barton
looks like right
Mansion.
now.
The Barton Mansion was the 1850 home of a wealthy doctor. The doctor's daughters passed
Was he a good doctor? Or was he like, let's see what happens when we put this in you?
away in the home, and he
Huh.
eventually went insane while locked inside the house. And ever since, the location is said to have a dark history. For years, teens explored the location,
Just
though
supposed to be
today it's
like,
a historical
as
marker. In this
historical.
video, a group of 4 teenagers
historical.
entered the mansion with filming equipment.
Oh boy.
After they saw raw meat on the ground during a previous exploration, one of the teens claimed to see a body beneath a room door. A sound is suddenly heard and a massive white figure jumps from a doorway. Though the footage
Oh, I see it. Now I see it.
is suddenly heard and a massive white figure jumps from a doorway.
Ooh.
Though the footage is difficult to see, as the teens are screaming and running in fear, this image shows that the apparition has a skeletal face
Oh yeah, I do see. I see what looks like teeth.
and is either wearing baggy white clothes or has a smoke-like body.
I'm gonna try to pause it. I don't see nothing. They sound scared.
There has been extensive debate on this footage, with some claiming it's actually a film clip, though it's undetermined what film exactly. As always, though,
I don't know. Whether you believe it or not, or like, I'm like, oh wow. I don't watch horror movies a lot. I've only seen like 2 of like legit horror movies, and one of them I saw multiple times.
there are viewers that genuinely believe the footage to be real.
My one criticism is the blurriness, because I can't tell things. But I feel like the teenagers are like, oh, it'd be cool to be YouTubers. Yeah. I feel like I'm saying a lot of stuff where it's like, it's for attention, YouTube! But, like, I don't fake things. Would never. Like, some people, my cousin once, they were like, let's do like a 3 a.m. video, and I'm like, well, your like parents, because I was at their house, they're like, your parents aren't gonna let us stay up till 3 a.m. We're like, we can just like send it to another like country's time. And I'm like, no, I'm not faking it being 3 a.m. They're like, oh, come on. And I'm like, I refuse to fake things. Like, I'm not kidding. So that's why I've never had a 3 a.m. video, because it's also, I'm asleep by then. It's like, okay, I can make it till 3 a.m. Wakes up and it's like 4 o'clock. I'm like, okay. So, I'll try maybe eventually, like, over the summer maybe, because school. But back to this, I think this could very possibly, because they said 4 teenagers and I saw a whole of 2. The one holding the camera and the one running in front of them. There could have been a third and 4th somewhere, but I feel like one of them were in a costume and jumped out. Skeletal, yes, but it's also blurry.
And consider it 100% proof of the paranormal.
Okay. So, that about concludes today's video. I hope you enjoyed. I will be linking the video that I just watched down in the description so you can see all of it and see it without my wonderful face in the corner talking to you and pausing it and not pausing it. So you can decide your own opinion. And yes, I did not include every single one of these paranormal things, so if you want to see actually everything, you should go watch the video. And I hope you enjoyed hearing my opinions on everything. And I'll see you in the next video whenever I shall be able to get that out. So you should comment down below things that you want to see. And slap that like button. Slap that like button if you want to see more content like this. If you want to see me more of these top 15s or like chills videos and paranormal ones to say, well, this is fake, this is real. If you want me to do more of that, you can link videos that you want me to react to or say this is fake, this is real down in the comment section below. And I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe, slap that like button, hit the bell, and be well, and goodbye!